Hey everyone, and welcome back to True Crime Watch. Today, we're diving into one of the most baffling unsolved mysteries in aviation history, the D.B. Cooper hijacking. Buckle up, because this case is full of twists, turns, and unanswered questions. It was the eve of Thanksgiving. People across the country were traveling home for the holidays. In Portland, Oregon, a man under the alias Dan Cooper purchased a one-way ticket to Seattle on Northwest Orient Airlines flight 305. The hijacking flight 305 was a short journey, normally lasting only 30 minutes. There were no security checks on domestic flights in 1971. So, Dan Cooper, a slim man in his mid-40s dressed like a businessman, boarded the plane carrying a weapon. He took a seat in the back, and after takeoff, he passed a note to a flight attendant, Florence Schaffner. Initially, she thought he was flirting, but his serious demeanor convinced her to read the note. It said, "Miss, I have a bomb here and would like you to sit by me." A terrified Florence informed the captain, and the hijacking was underway. Cooper revealed a device resembling a bomb and demanded $200,000 in ransom, along with 4 parachutes. The terrified flight attendants relayed the demands to the cockpit. The hijacking was reported to Air Traffic Control, Northwest Orient, and the FBI. Negotiations began, and Northwest Orient quickly agreed to Cooper's demands. FBI agents contacted a Seattle bank, which provided the ransom money with pre-recorded serial numbers. Cooper remained calm throughout, sipping bourbon and smoking cigarettes. After receiving the money and parachutes, Cooper insisted the plane taxi to a remote part of the runway. The hijacker failed to specify the denomination of the ransom money, so the $200,000 was comprised entirely of $20 bills, weighing a significant 23 pounds. The passengers, still unaware of the situation, were released along with 2 flight attendants, including Florence Schaffner. The remaining crew remained captive as the plane was refueled and prepared for a new flight path, as instructed by Cooper. He demanded to fly to Mexico City at a low altitude with the landing gear and flaps down, limiting the plane's speed. The autopilot was engaged, and the plane was shadowed by Air Force jets, unable to maintain Cooper's slow pace. Tina Muklo, the remaining flight attendant, noticed Cooper attaching something to himself. She believed it was the bag of money. Shortly after, the warning light indicated that the rear stairs had been deployed. Boeing 727s were one of the few commercial aircraft with rear stairs in 1971, and there were no security measures in place to prevent their use during flight. The crew feared Cooper would jump and then detonate the bomb. Then, communications ceased. The only clear fact was that Dan Cooper was gone. Upon landing in Reno, Nevada, a massive manhunt began. Hundreds of agents scoured the vast search area for any sign of Cooper or the money. Days turned into weeks, but nothing was found. The FBI offered a reward, and the story became a national sensation.
When he got on a plane in Portland, Oregon last night, he was just another passenger who gave his name as D.A. Cooper. But today, after hijacking a Northwest Airlines jet, ransoming the passengers in Seattle, then making a getaway by parachute somewhere between there and Reno, Nevada, the description on one wire service, master criminal.
The media, mistakenly calling him D.B. Cooper, fueled the public's fascination with the case, theories, and dead ends. Initially, the FBI believed Cooper was an experienced parachutist. They questioned hundreds of former paratroopers and pilots, searching for a match. Then, a new lead emerged. In 1972, a man named Richard McCoy hijacked a plane using similar tactics and demanded money and parachutes. However, McCoy was apprehended and later convicted. While the case did not provide a link to Cooper, it added to the idea that the jump might be survivable. In 1980, a seemingly unrelated development unfolded. A young boy discovered 3 bundles of the ransom money partially buried on the banks of the Columbia River.
We were going to make a campfire, and we found it. It was partially on top of the ground, It was just beneath the sand.
Who found it?
Well, my son and I found it together. I was getting ready to drop the wood, and he cleared out the spot and rolled the money over on top of the sand.
The serial numbers matched the stolen bills, but the location was far from the expected drop zone and in the opposite direction of the prevailing winds. Additionally, geologists determined the money had been buried there for at least 3 years after the hijacking. This discovery deepened the mystery. Despite the dead ends, the legend of D.B. Cooper endures. The FBI case remains open, the largest unsolved hijacking in U.S. history. Theories continue to swirl. Some believe Cooper survived the jump and lived a comfortable life under a new identity. Others believe he perished in the harsh terrain or malfunctioning equipment. Investigators created a profile of the hijacker based on witness accounts and physical evidence. He was described as a white male, around 6 feet tall and in his mid-40s. He was described as clean-shaven, wearing a business suit and tie. He remained calm throughout the ordeal, even ordering a bourbon and soda while negotiations unfolded. This element of composure suggested a calculated plan, not a desperate act. D.B. Cooper's crime stands out for several reasons. Firstly, hijackings for money, rather than political motives, were uncommon in the early 1970s. Secondly, the chosen escape method, jumping out of a moving plane at night with a cumbersome amount of cash, was audacious and seemingly suicidal. Yet, meticulous planning is evident in Cooper's demands, such as specifying the denomination of the ransom money and the flight path. The D.B. Cooper case continues to capture the imagination because it remains unresolved. Key questions linger. Did Cooper survive? How did he elude capture for so long? The mystery continues to inspire books, documentaries, and speculation. Perhaps someday, with a new lead or technological advancement, the truth will finally emerge. Closing D.B. Cooper's hijacking may be a story from the past, but it serves as a reminder of the daring nature of crime and the enduring power of an unsolved mystery. The investigation continues. The FBI hasn't forgotten D.B. Cooper. Though the case has been cycled off and on active status, a dedicated team continues to review evidence and chase down new leads. Thanks to advancements in forensic technology, the FBI re-examined the remaining ransom money in 2016. However, no groundbreaking discoveries were announced. The mystery of D.B. Cooper has become a national obsession, inspiring a dedicated community of amateur sleuths. These armchair detectives spend countless hours combing through historical records, flight logs, and witness testimonies. Some have even taken to scouring the vast wilderness of the Pacific Northwest for potential landing sites. The D.B. Cooper case undeniably impacted air travel security. In the wake of the hijacking, metal detectors and stricter boarding procedures were implemented. The case also highlighted the vulnerability of commercial aircraft and continues to influence security protocols today. Perhaps the enduring intrigue of the D.B. Cooper case lies in its sheer audacity. The crime was meticulously planned, yet seemingly reckless. The perpetrator vanished without a trace, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions. It's a story that taps into our sense of adventure and desire for the extraordinary. The open case D.B. Cooper remains a ghost, a figment of a bygone era. The FBI maintains the case file, a constant reminder that some mysteries may never be solved. Yet the possibility of a breakthrough, a long-lost confession, or a chance discovery continues to fuel speculation. The legend of D.B. Cooper endures, a testament to the enduring power of an unsolved mystery. D.B. Cooper's hijacking may be a story from the past, but it serves as a reminder of the ever-evolving landscape of security, the dedication of law enforcement, and the captivating power of an unsolved mystery. And the ever-present hope that one day all secrets are revealed. The legend of D.B. Cooper lives on, a testament to the human capacity for both intrigue and the relentless pursuit of answers. The legend of D.B. Cooper remains etched in our collective memory. It's a captivating tale of a crime that continues to baffle investigators and the public alike. Whether Cooper outsmarted the system or met an unfortunate end, the mystery endures. The D.B. Cooper hijacking serves as a reminder that some enigmas may forever defy explanation, but the pursuit of answers, the search for truth, remains a compelling human endeavor.